Agumi, welcome in. Congrats on first. Actually, ah, you get to know that audio is apparently alive. I just got to mute the thingamajig. Okay, boop. Wow, ducks. These are done wrong. I hate that. They've got the dates the wrong way around. Oh my god, so many people. I can't remember how this was done. There's probably people who showed up. It's the ducks. The duck game. Well, I try and remember how to actually do controls it. Yeah, this is like a thing I get out at events. That sounds so dramatic. Have a Switch duck. Yeah. Range. Oh no, it's not that. That's just stupid loud for you. Okay, Jesus. Cool. I'm just gonna mute that for now because, yeah, why is that so loud? Right, because that's just stupidly loud on your end. Why? How is that so loud on your end? Yeah, the duck game is just deafening on your end, which is ridiculous. Like, how is it so loud? Like, this should be like calming bongos, but it's so loud. This should be a more appropriate balance. And Darlington, Virginia, here's one 600 feet high. Thank you for the headbutts, Gumi. I didn't hear the sounds. No, I did. Yeah. I don't know why the game was so incredibly loud for you. This should be a better balance. I hope. I don't actually know if this is going to get me copyrighted. It is up. We do love the squeaky noises. Wes gets the video anime duck. Yeah, I... Yarman give me a down under this pool. I feel like this might just be a nostalgia trick until I decide what I want to do. Because the other thing that does exist now is the Minecraft server for Season 1, when it was Lori and Ipsian SMP, and it's retroactively become Alphacraft Season 1. You know, we shall wait until we receive another duck, and then I might boot up the old Minecraft server. Unfortunately, I don't have the maps. Like, I don't know where I'd find my maps and stuff, so I'm gonna have to try and remember where things are. Which is very suboptimal, because it's me and my sense of direction. I know, apparently everyone's going down. It's the place to be. Minus this one, who's trying to be free. Where's this duck going? This is the optimal just chatting screen. I mean, I agree. We love femboys, but at least I do. Welcome in. Crazy first time chat, by the way. Welcome in, Brad. Would you like to be a duck? The answer is tough luck. Pick a duck. Yes, hi. Thank you for popping by. Thank you for the first time chat. You're an offline follow, weren't you? Because I can see the activity feed. You have decided that you wish for freedom, and you may have it. Red ZZ 2. You have escaped the enclosure. Look at you go, Red. Look at you go. I'm not sure if I thought out this one particularly well, but that might be the point. Well, yeah, they're on a you're on an adventure. Look at you go. You know, the coolest adventures anyone else can go on are over here. Oh, new duck's about to drop. Lovely. Good luck, I suppose. As adorable as I am not one of those. We've got the Hypnosis duck. There's a lot of them. Like higher. Why am I hitting at? It wouldn't be at because at is people in the chat right now. No, very funny fanboy. Yeah, I'm blind because I miss where they are. What? I'm having such a moment. I feel relatively silly right now. Let me check while I try and find the person. It's a cool thing. Have we lost you? Because we might have lost you into the void. I don't know if that's 100% true. Hold up. If we do this, we can get you back. Find a thing, otherwise I'm gonna go insane. Now everyone returns home. Hi Funk, welcome in. I'm doing good. Gumi, can you shout Funk for me, please? Thank you, Gumi. And there we go. That is... Yeah, Funk's great fun. We're actually, Funk and I, and Doom, and Yom, who is also a duck, are collaborating on Friday. What is 7 o'clock my time? We are playing some Warframe because I'm not addicted, I swear. I say having spent a lot of my morning on Warframe. When I was a bit... because I was very tired this morning because I didn't sleep great and I overexerted myself yesterday, but I'm feeling good now, and that's what matters. Funk, you may pick a duck, because you have shown up to when I'm doing the duck thing. No, we would never. Ah?
Ruby Wolf gifted 2 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you so much, Ruby. You didn't need to. Thank you. Green Fourth. How are you doing, Ruby? I hope you're doing wonderfully, or as well as you can be. Owie. Oh yeah, Brad. There you go. That's a fanboy feature, but you can go. You can tell them I sent you that way with that description. Just choose a duck I have on screen, and you get to beat him. That isn't already someone else. Unfortunately, the green one has already been taken by Baz. Thank you, thank you. You need to pop by and give me the subs, but also, thank you. Okay, good luck with work as well, Funk. Thank you for stopping by, it's appreciated. I mean, I'm not tall, I'm like 5'10". Well, I'm 5'10" in the way a guy says their height is, but that actually means they're 1 or 2 inches shorter, which means I'm actually 5'9" probably, but I say I'm 5'10". Thank you, Funk. If you have a good day as you can do with work and all. And same sentiment to you, Rube. Okay, but now the question is if you're a guy or a girl, because girls don't lie about their height. And guys always say they're an inch or 2 taller than they are. Well, it's somewhere between half an inch to 2 inches taller than they are. Right? Well, 90% of the time. Some guys are honest about the height. But I would say -1 inch plus or -1 is a guy's actual height. Just like no one who's like 5'11" and a half is gonna say that 5'11". Am I getting branded as a fanboy? Wes, I don't remember how tall you are. For some reason we do heights in what's it called? We do height in feet and inches over here, don't question why. Despite being Imperial. I mean, not being Imperial. We don't use centimeters for some reason. It's one of the weird UK things. The UK is so strange when it comes to measurements. It makes no sense at all why we do the things we do. The accent should give it away. We've had a few different guesses now. This is a new duck. Yeah, this is a new duck. That's a fancy looking duck. That is the point of the game. Really? I have to talk slowly for people sometimes. I mean, I do speak quickly, but just because the accent. Something like that. I said I'll just let one more duck drop, but I guess I'm yapping now, so we be yapping. Oh, I still need to do D&D prep actually at some point. I guess I'll do it on like Saturday. Or tomorrow. I'll take that as a compliment. I forgot if you click, you get the quacks. I don't know if it's a duck sunk in the bottom of the pool. I didn't realize that. I don't think that's an actual like duck we have. I think there's just a duck in the bottom of a pool as a little detail they have. Nope, this is someone's duck. I didn't know we had heavy duck, which just sinks. Honestly, that's such a mood. Thank you for the headbutts, Red. Headbutt sounds. Actually, I think I'll forward it into Discord. Drew me a little cute birthday duck. Forward it to. Boop. Okay. We're going UK or Scotland. Scotland's in the UK. Wes, so what you're telling me is when, or as I don't remember, Brad. Okay, Britain means the island of Great Britain, right? The island of Great Britain constitutes England, Wales, and Scotland. The United Kingdom constitutes England, Wales, Scotland, well, the island of Great Britain, Northern Ireland, and all like the other random bits of territory. Yeah, no one wants to go to Wales. But yeah, I am slandering the Welsh because my other half is Welsh. Thank you, my love. Speaking of the Welsh, hello, my love. Love you. Yes, so what you're saying is, as Bloom might be in the country, you could have been in the country and we could have done IRL D&D. SMH my head. I say as if. Yeah, today, the stream title is the world's worst thought out birthday stream. Anyways, I made that silly comment despite Leo also having family in the country. SMH my head. I say as if I knew you back then. Ducks which are just solid and they just sing. I feel like I could make a duck scene and I actually should be in the middle of that. Guess no, not really. This is pretty perfect for it, I think. Oh no. Reggie Fullen. To be fair, a lot of people probably have it. Oh, it is a sleepy emote. Oh yeah, that's because, like, you followed after the sleepy shout out. Which makes perfect sense. Red, you're returning to the water. You've done it. Ah. No, Brad. Brad, come back. Brad, no. Trying to remember how I said over there, but it's fine. Okay, one more dark. This time for real. And then I'm gonna put up the old server because that's the first thing I did. Streaming, so it feels like with every event, this is one of the things I do. I've established this as tradition. There's dark games. Where's my brain cell gone? Still over here. Yeah, Colon 3 is like my most fanboy emoticon. I'm calling out Kimchi, who's not here right now, so they can't defend themselves. But I'd probably just say yes. How's the sound? I don't know how I made it, but I made a sound. Kimchi teaches me Warframe stuff, and what's it called? He's a friend that teaches me Warframe stuff and is also a streamer. And just giving me a bunch of stuff in Warframe. To be fair, he's given me a Warframe as well in that game. That game is like try to avoid handout simulator. I enjoy Warframe. I haven't played it for long, and I've already got like. Last I checked was 150, but I imagine it's going to be more than that hours now. 160 now. I like Warframe. Yo. Dark games are a tradition. I did just download one before. I mean, it kind of depends on what you think about grinding games. I mean, some grinding games will never be fun, but at the same time, it can be a pretty, like, brainless activity. Hi, Rio, welcome in. How you doing? It's been a little. Rio, would you like to be a duck? The answer is tough luck. You will pick a duck or you'll be randomly assigned one. But we have decided. Well, oh, new duck. It's like a panda. I hope you get some good rest then. I'm doing pretty wonderfully. Because it's Quack Day. Yo, take a duck, any duck. Oh, I've actually played that. That is a game I've played. I haven't played the prequel, well, the first game of that franchise because I watched it. Actually, so no, I haven't played that game because that's the first game, but I did watch someone else play it, so I didn't want to play the first game because I already know what happens. There's a radio in the game. It just plays random stuff and music. I know you can turn it off somehow, I don't remember how. But like, it's just part of the game, so just letting it exist. But I played Ghost of Glamping, Bread, and that was good fun. I very much enjoyed that game. My love, of course you have a duck. You have a red one because there's no orang at the time. There you are, my love. These people have, like, when I booted this up, there's a game demo. For the thing they're making. So I might hit the cheeky save. Okay, well that was being a bit silly. They just looped there. Sure, we'll do Duck Game first before Nostalgia Trip. Well, Duck Game number 2. I also have played Dark Souls, which is for Dark Souls for Duck Games, because that's just a funny phrase. Given the whole... I'm explaining the joke, aren't I? Yeah, I played Dark Souls. Oh, this game's loud. I'm gonna have to turn this down when I... Okay, I'm gonna try not to deafen you. Actually, I'm just gonna mute game real quick. I haven't played Duck Off. But it's not a game I've played. Yeah. That should probably be on the list of Duck games. Do you know what? Maybe I'll play it at what's it called? Whatever my follow goal is. It's something... It's 300. Maybe I'll do that 300. I still owe everyone Quackioki, but I'm only doing that when I have an empty house. Because I'm not doing that with my folks in. I should change the category. What is this called? Classic Dark Deck. A Quiet Quest. Demo, technically. No one's gonna be on this. So let's see if this game even exists. I might just say games and demos, because I think that's a better category to be in. Probably. Right? I'm just gonna be in games and demos. Done. Doesn't look good, though. Sorry, aren't you excited? I was sleeping so well. Come on now, it's the skull of Decard right there. I don't know why I gave him that voice. That's a babu. I assume. Looks like a child. Ligo. Ligio? You can be legume, as far as I'm aware. we have arrived. Is it now? I'm not going to voice act. Please share some enthusiasm. You get your deck. Very exciting. Come on, I'm curious to see what deck you'll get. Surely unique, strong deck, because that's what you are. Strong and unique. You are deluded. I could use a famous D-card player as a friend. I told you, card games are boring. We'll finish go and play D-card around the world. I'll be your coach. You're not this. Look for a strong deck, okay? I have to make it quick, okay? Okay, what if I do just leave Vogue? Here we go. No! Yippee! I'm free! Clearly the best idea was to just run in a random direction and not do what I'm supposed to do. Because the game's let me. Can't go in swings. Puddle. Rubbish. Oh yeah. There is a fence there, you just can't really... No, you can see it. Slide. Well, I don't need to slide, I can... Oh, okay, well. What are you doing? Nothing, just wasting time. Yeah, try and get something out of it. But extract value, play over cards you dealt. You play D-card? I have a deck, yes. It's one of my assets, but I'm not interested in the game. One thing we have in common. You're an exception for something, right? You know what? My two sons are obsessed with the game. Same as my friend. They even fight each other, right? Cheating's one thing, but fighting only hurts your revenue. My entire legacy will be vets one day. They better stop. Are you rich? I'm only very rich, according to the man. You want to become richer? Richer means nothing. I want to track you becoming mega rich. Would you one step closer? Super mega rich. You know, props on them for just having like actual dialogue from the goober. Because yeah, I did bugger off to do as much other stuff I could do as possible. I'm waiting for you here. You're not coming? Oh, Dextron is an intimate experience. That's concerning. I don't want to be sacrificed. I am spooky enough already. Welcome to the I'm not Panarana School of God. We are the three masters appointed by IDHC to oversee matters in the district. What brings you here today? International Deckard High Council. You should... Owie. Why would you do that? If I had a crying toggle, I would. I'm gonna do this though. Really nice popular educational program. Remember now, totally study. Anyway, I'm gonna get that. Very well, what is your name? Zoe Gina. Let's see. Here, your deck assignment procedure is ready. Ask a series of questions. The deck machine will be monitoring you. Once your interrogation is concluded, a brand new deck will be generated for you. Every deck is unique, for every deck is a material representation of one's true self. Persona! I suppose I am the persona, and the duck is the goober. You are free to do so, but only one deck per person can be generated via the deck machine, even though there are other ways to acquire a deck. Vote, as I will not speak. Let us begin. Oh my god, it's the gambling machine! You're a walk in a desert. When you look down, you see a colourful beetle. Thank you. Move incredibly slowly. What do you do? Well, no, because like the duck just quacks and makes squishy noises. Plush toy ducks can't talk, Wes. I kind of would, like, if I were to have a model, it could be interesting to have it, have the duck actually also have the lip sync stuff going on, so they're both talking, which would be slightly unnerving, and fit a bit more with the lore. Yeah, we know how I do. Karaoke, like, I don't wanna. I'm scared. Oh my god, where's Funk? My music taste is so cursed. We don't need to get into it right now. This is such a silly answer. I had a whole beach versus mountains thing. It's like, and I think that's a Japanese thing. I don't actually like beaches. I am in Anakin Skywalker's camp of sand is the worst. And space is a silly answer, so I guess. Where is my options? I have been denied. The question is, which of these is most like a duck? And I'm gonna say a shark is the most like a duck, and do not question it. My favourite colour is actually teal, which is closest to green. It's not yellow, which might be a surprise, considering I use 0 green on my colour schemes or assets or anything. Well, I guess I do use some greeny, like, blues in, like, the pond assets, but, like, it's not remotely associated with my VTubing. But, yeah, teal is my favourite colour. Like, yellow's like my 3rd favourite colour. Also, I'm quite because I'm yellow. Void deck? That's ominous and edgy. My grandfather's deck has no less cards. Why is this so edgy? I mean, it's called Void. Bad enough. Instead of straight ahead on a card. Oh, that. Thank you. Also, thank you for the first time chat. Welcome in. Owie. My love, why would you do that? How's you? I hope you're doing wonderfully or as well as you can be. ICVT, I give shout out. It's fine, don't worry. You. No deck. Almanac. I mean, that's honestly fair enough. I have not made a big deal of it. And the text is hard to read with that. I really should have like a better chat box because I used that one because it didn't have a background because my old layout had a chat box. And this one doesn't. So I should get a better text thingy-majig. But, you know what, we love scuff around here. I'd love to own a strong deck. I must stay loyal to mine. Serious business. Okay, fine, we can play. Which one to make me play in any tournament, you know that. Just some games. Prepare. Winter. To the park! Wait. Wrong way. I literally went there earlier. You can just go this way, actually. No worries. Those streamery people get the shouties. Because you gotta spread the love. It's time to duel. Got little cultist robes. I love it. It's adorable. What is this? Breach, use mana on the board. Go to deploy some mana. Use it to attack Breacher. Use your mana cost to show on top right of a card. Select nobody. Presumably. You don't have enough mana to play another creature. You can pass now. Go ahead. Press the arrow. As an end Laura can't be attacked. My move now. The literal punching bag. Draw one from the deck. You can choose to draw 80 decks. Just you can draw from any of the 2 decks. Just draw a creature from the bottoms. Oh, so you can click on it to see what it does. It becomes a stronger creature. It needs a mana to summon. Be done. Good job. Nobody hit me. One damage. That's not a great name. Yoink. Okay, so I'm going to assume you can then play as many manas as you want. Nobody know. Motivation should have triggered, and the small gray shaded ones are big. I played Mirror. I know. Look, when I'm done, I'm likely to be the butterfly. Oh. What's it called? Rain moment. Seeing ants and like fooding and stuff. Punching bag. Weak. Also be used to deploy creatures. As you can see, Behold One needs 4 mana. And deploy it to the Yippee! I see a severe lack of ducks in this game. Which is disappointing. I mean, it doesn't actually have anything about ducks in its name. It's just from both other people. I was hoping for more ducks. Maybe there is a duck deck and I just didn't get it, which is disappointing. Because I've got like the Edgelord deck, which doesn't feature ducks. Which is tragic. Hello, friends. Oh, hello. I waited for the match to be over. It wasn't really a match, I barely know the rules. Notice. Let's make our challenger happy. Rand, we've got Shivaris. Toronto from the Visagawa College. Visagawa, you're not exactly Rand. Nice to meet you, Karen. New guy. Come on, Zoya, make our challenger happy. Good play one match, I suppose. Both very kind. It's unappreciated. So we essentially have someone backseating us for this. Cool. Oh, there's an apple. Gripping decks. First deck, second examine our starting hand. Play. sorted. So we've got Void Shifter, which reduces attack. We've got these acolytes. Oh, what does this do? Oh, that's neat. There's 2 mana, but essentially he refunds you a mana where you play him. Do we always go first, or how does that work? Thank you, my guy. Can't see, but it's probably best. Okay, but when we play a card on a thing. Okay, so. Are we? I mean, I'm kinda, but not that. Actually, let's hit tab. Nope. Other way. Okay, scroll. Other way. Scroll backwards. Yeah, 2, 3. That is 2, 4. So he attacks. I attack. God, you are. So you'll smack, then I'll smack, and then I'll die, which is not great. Oh no, I was just doing a Yoda impression. Don't worry about it. So I can go boop and play the muster boop. And then I get a mana, and then I can boop, and I can Void Shifter and go boop. Oh, I should have put him there. That would have been good. Don't I get an attack? I don't know if it's just auto attack at the end of turn. It's kind of a punch ball. It just like exists. Sure, I'll grab something. Hello, nobody. Welcome back. So I'll plunk down a mana, and then I'll plunk down nobody, and they can sit here, and then I end my turn. My love has saved me on their Discord as Envy Kisser, which is funny to me. Sure, let's just keep. Interesting. Oh, mana cards have a health value of their own, which you can kind of use them to tank, which is interesting at least. So, if I were to go... Oh, Powerful's Hold Dweller. Hold Dweller strong. 1, 2, 3. What is... What? I probably should have looked at what its ability does, actually, before deploying it. Oh well. Yeah, I've played so much Solar Reaper. I haven't played it for a bit, to be honest. But I do love that game. Thanks with front. Thanks, both front icons are very hard. I used to be really good, and now I'm less good because what's it called? Why is because that cross attacks is why it's scary. I mean, I don't know if I want to like even set up the snake right now because it's like fine. If I deploy a mana and it doesn't matter, I don't think I really need to do anything here. Yeah, I mean, what's it called? Feel free to join the Discord, which is did I pin the comment? I don't remember if I pinned a comment. I probably forgot to pin the comment. I forgot to pin the comment. When I am playing games with, or like, whenever I open lobbies and stuff. What's it called? Feel free to join. Although, what's it called? If you're very keen, maybe not first time on stream, with stuff we don't, when newer, just in case. I'm sure you're lovely. Again, it's just being cautious. Yeah, sounds good. I'm a massive Reaper fan. Joe. Sorry, Quack Wi-Fi is famously awful, but also I'm gonna assume you're not in ad jail then. Yeah, join the Discord. I normally at when I'm doing stuff. There's like roles you can hit for thingamajigs. Maybe not straight away. Just have someone be a community member for a bit longer before doing stuff with them, because it's just like your first time popping by stream. But yeah. Also, I kind of want to play Repo a bit more because again, I've spent quite a lot of time off. So do we just get our cards yoinked like immediately? That feels crap. But what's the point of giving us a tutorial with this fancy deck and then just taking it away immediately? Fine sound. There comes the motivation. Aw. That's sweet. I don't know how long this demo is going to go. Oh, Rich Man's gone. Oh, let's go talk to that guy for a deck. Oh, he's not there anymore. They're just two cardboard cutouts. Rubber duck. So presumably we're gonna... That's not good. Beamch ball. Beamch, 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 beamch. And now we get the duck deck, presumably. Yippee! Ooh, that's interesting. Beetle. Lammy. Oh, that's the... These are the things in the thing. Which is very specific. Luchador. Magma. Oh, that's what that does. Hypno. Marble. Yellow. What's the... Each time there's actually one duckling. What's it? Oh, so like each of these is like based on the thing from earlier. Cool. Because like there's the mountain boy. There's the beetle. There's the green. I can't remember what the alphabets mattered. Duck. Rubber ducks. Plastic ducks. Oh my god, it's me. Hmm? That's... Plastic ducks to be precise. Don't worry, I'll do you just fine. You talk? Of course I talk. It wouldn't make sense. You're a talking card. I'm dreaming right now. Oh no, you're very much awake. On the quest. Many trials with you. Placid. Oh no, it's doing a favor. Be quiet. Quiet, no problem. I'll be quiet. I'll be a quiet quest. Yes, it has a nice ring to it. Aw. Aw, look at him. He's so small. Or big. Beamch. Marble duck. Scissors. Picture. Big duck. Mountain. Princess dragon. I'm sure I'm just saying the things. Dragon duck.
Plastic deck.
Oh, is that it? And that was a demo. That was a neat little game. I really don't have anything more to say about it. It was neat and little and a game. I think I do this. I don't know how long ago. I am actually quite tired. But that's cool. Yeah. The weather's really messing with my Wi-Fi, which is never reliable to begin with. So let's just hope that doesn't continue to happen. Because that would suck. And everyone got kicked out because of buffering, which is great. I love that for me. Actually, that should probably be fine if I did that. You know, screw it. Owie. Hello, my love. That was Mina. Now, if this isn't a trip down memory lane, I don't know what. Please ignore my 400 ping on the server. This is posted somewhere. Where's our jump boost going? I guess I'd require more. Oh yeah, I remember how useful just the bundle. This is where I learned bundles were actually to go. Doesn't mean I don't have a shulker box full of stuff, but this is just stuff which is super useful to just be able to this. Meanwhile, I think this was just all stuff which is more situational, or doesn't work in a bucket, a bundle even. Oh, it's my favorite thing, the LA torture device. These poor little guys. I've done such horrid things to them. Okay, I need to update my voice mod theoretically. Feels like home. I've missed this place. I'm gonna turn the music back on just because I don't have background music at the moment. But like, Minecraft music sort of cuts in and out. probably switch those to spruce, I'm gonna be honest. Well, maybe I don't want to touch stuff because that's West made, and all of these good books. There's just like passive mob drops. Star mob drops. Obviously, like random useful stuff. Locks and misc items, yeah. And if GPI is fine, but like the item frames don't help you like all the silverfish heads in the world. The speed kicks in from the beacon. Let me change the catcher again. Oh, it feels like home. Got like a little bit of amethyst onto the carpet. A, like the detailing just by having some carpet bits, and B, it just lets you have the beautiful amethyst sounds. Oh yeah, I use string to stop the vines from growing too much. Because Wes loves his vines, but they are a bit of a problem. How come I was still eating potatoes? Was I really still eating potatoes? Was there not a farmer? I know we have the Better Business Boulder. Is there no farmer in the Better Business Boulder? There's all of these guys. That's a backup inventory bundle. That's just the useful stuff, I guess. Jokery? And organics, disposable gear, quack up gear, valuables, redstone. Boxes, should they be needed? Hi, thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm doing wonderfully. How are you doing? Thank you for the first time chat. Yes, today is Quack Day. Hi for you. I hope you're also doing wonderfully. Thank you for stopping by. I assume all the potatoes were well. Oh, I never managed to clean this up. That's one of the projects I needed. Oh yeah, I remember. This was a mud thing that just refused to work. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Thank you for that. That's for your... That, are you doing well? I hope work was decent as well. Okay, I think this thing works. It's just you can't go too fast, otherwise it breaks. I'm gonna slap that there for now. We don't need to talk about that. Yeah, and this was the villager breeder. The breeder of the villagers. And it's got enough in there, but I don't really need more. Yeah. This was Minecraft stuff from a while back. But Val, because there's no nothing in particular going on, he's brought it back. Val is a mod for everyone under the... Yes, my birthday is January 7th, which is today. This is today for me. I remember I was trying to breed the world's best mule. There's a skeleton horse because that's just cool. I don't know how I got that. I think someone found a bunch, and then they told me what they are. Ah, your birthday is then the 17th. Unless time zone shenanigans going on. I was so happy with this little build. Because it's such simple resources to get for the most part. Because it's just stone, some gravel, some andesite. Happy advanced birthday. And I was cramming so much stuff into this tiny space because I didn't want to build too big of a tower, and it just got more and more crammed. Like, you know, there's a couple furnaces, and here's a smoker, here's a blast furnace. You know, and to keep it, like, looking run down, you know, the floors, different stuff. Now, you're all the way in June. I mean, better time to have a birthday. Just cramming in what I could. I love this sort of trick for, like, rundown, like, roofs or flooring. I think I stole this from the barge in Homecraft. And, like, that bed placement. And then just, like, a little campfire here, which is technically cooking. To be fair, I just started the Minecrafting part of this. That's a little tree. Ow. How do I? That's how. What? Yeah, you just said ping begun. Hello, Angolem. I'm going to assume the regular Quings died if those are the backup Quings. Oh yeah, I started on... Yeah, converting all these guys up so they like me. It's kind of the inverse, actually. It's... Well, because these are just extinguished campfires. Well, I wanted to have one, so it looks like, you know, someone's surviving in just ruins of, like, an old tower. And they've just sort of, like, battered together their... well, cobbled together all of these, like, bits and bobs to try and make it livable. You know, you've got, like, little bits of fence and stuff. Oh, what? Like, from an inn thing? Yeah. Which is probably not the wisest thing, but if set a campfire inside, I wouldn't load a shack. On the plus side, it's open enough that you shouldn't get carbon monoxide poisoning. I mean, the trees were made by Wes, but, like, to be fair, I accidentally cut down this tree. That's a great clip. I did it twice. So I had to build it back up. And honestly, it was a very good experience. But, like, this little park here was... The story of me becoming a VTuber starts with me being really bored one day. I think those trees actually look real good. I think Wes is pretty good at that sort of thing. Yeah, me becoming a VTuber started with me getting really bored one day and having no uploads that I cared about on YouTube and being like, you know what, I will try Twitch. I will go find, like, I don't know, a Minecraft channel which doesn't have too many viewers but have enough where there's a chat active. And I find Wes. And, you know, Wes streams are great. I honestly really enjoy Wes streams. Definitely top 5 streamers I enjoy. And does count as Mayoshi, so probably is number 1. Don't let him not hear that. And, you know, I give him building advice, because I've watched a lot of... I watch a lot... Well, at least I did. I watched, like, a decent bit less now, but I watched a lot of, like, Hermitcraft and other Minecrafty videos. So I sort of not... And, like, I'm good at planning out builds and then making them. Wes is much more improvisational. So I give him, like, little tips on building with, like... Because I also had a group of friends who don't really... We've tried to play games every now and then, but, like, it's been a while since I played with them. And the last time I played Minecraft with them, I was the person who ended up being the builder, which isn't weird for me because I'm normally a tech guy. So I just gave him, like, some tips on building when it came to the thing, and I was just an active chatter for a while, and very much sufficiently passed the vibe check, because a lot of stuff is vibes. Don't know why I'm eating potatoes. It seems ludicrous that I don't have golden carrots. But I don't. Yeah, I have a car. Called Private. I can't remember why they're called Private. You'll have to check the VODs on YouTube. I think these small... I don't know if that tree was Meal West. Ah, crap. No one saw that. I don't know if that tree was Meal West. I think that's Wes. It's probably because I went on an adventure to save it, like saving Private Ryan, so it's Private Cat. And then there's another cat which isn't named, but like two. Obviously, you want two, so you can get more cats if you want them. So then Wes, it becomes a big enough thing where, I'm around enough, and this server was ages ago, and Val's very generously put it back up. So if anyone's like bored or nostalgic, they can go back to it. And honestly, I was still sort of I was like one of the last players who was playing when the server died. It was like me, Ishblue, essentially me and Ishblue and Gumi, who I got back into it because I met so many people through this. That's getting further down the story. And so essentially what was happening is Wes was really struggling with his tower. I'm going to tell you. So the bit was, I would learn how to become a VTuber solely to build the roof of that tower, and then Val's going to ban me from the server because I'm just some random goober on the internet. Or I'd sneak on, build the roof of a tower, and then, Val would ban me or something, like some joke like that. And then, like, they actually tell me how to do it. It was a 3D model. You see it in a lot of my clips because I'm really lazy these days with making clips of myself, so I just don't a lot of the time, unless I can really remember something very funny, which, again, a lot of the time after stream, I'm like going to sleep or going to get food, so I forgot. So basically the only clips that get made these days are ones that other people do, and I don't have a massive following, and it's not, and I think I have more chill streams rather than more, super hype or incredibly sus streams these days, as well. So what happened with this tower was he basically redid the entire thing to change so he could have a roof that fit. So, I did all the, I got the model, I did a stream legitimately just to do the roof, and then Wes rebuilds the entire tower to do the roof. So I'm like, well, bugger, what am I gonna do now? So then Wes says, okay, cool. What? I'm really struggling with his park here. This was completely different from Wes did, and he didn't like what he did. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll make the park for you. And this is the park I made. I'm so happy with this. I made massive use of Lightmatica because when I get into Minecraft phases, I am a Lightmatica fiend. I need Lightmatica because I have to plan everything out in creative beforehand. I can't. I'm very bad at improv. Salmon. Oh yeah, there's the Skivian toilet, the salmon. I forgot about that. Apparently there's a tropical fish in there somewhere. So, yeah, I make this. There's a great funny clip of me accidentally cutting down the tree with the odd model. But yeah, this is technically the thing I was on the server to do, and then, I've met so many people through the server. And that's really what started it. I've, got, a lot of big friendships. I met Blue through this. I met, the whole PP gang only lot. I met Amina. That's gonna trample some seeds, probably. Or not. Flying around with a very high ping is not great. But nothing died there. Yeah. I mean, that isn't... Okay, music's loud. I should turn down the music volume a bit. Let's put music on 50%. That's still really loud. I think that's better. Yeah, I mean, it's just like... Those are the two ways of doing it right. Yeah, this is... Both this tree and this house are, well, were Ruminas. Or, I should have done it the time Chrono Fogden, which is the Swedish IRS. It's very pink. This was like the central village area. This bit's Oni. I'll never understand what Oni does with redstone. As like a thing. This was like the start. Yeah. I have no idea what happened. Again, flying with high ping is certainly an interesting time. Could probably actually do that. Yep, that's better. You use here who, like, I don't know. I think I interacted with him once. You also hadn't really played Minecraft outside of the Pixelmon server that predates this. But this was the first time I met Leosa, who I now do D&D with. I gave her a gift of Ruri Slime, and this is what tickled. Yeah, I didn't really know Leosa very well at all at the time, but Leosa's lovely. Thank you. And I wish you have a wonderful day as well for you. Thank you for stopping by, it's appreciated. That is the first time I met Leosa, I think. Yeah, and Leosa's wonderful, also one of my favourite streamers to watch. Very chill streams. Very talented link with languages as well as art. So that's the Leosa house. Met Zill and Claire, who live here, I believe. Or lived here. Again, Minecraft servers and getting abandoned over time is an unfortunate thing, but there you go. They got some mischief every now and then. But they also made this massive iron farm, which I have stolen so much iron from, it's not even funny. Honestly, Minecraft maps are great fun. I don't know what that was. Yeah, but this fancy iron farm, which... that still happens, huh? Of course it still happens. No one fixed it. Come on, buddy. Enter the fiery pits of death. I'm not sure what causes that to happen. It's probably this thing. Yeah, it's probably that there, actually, so I'm going to remove that. No, because then that's just going to... I don't know. I'm going to put that back. I don't want to mess with someone else's thing, even if they won't touch it. I don't want to. This has a problem where if it gets unloaded while working, it will break. But this is... Because this was just about when crafters came out. So I made an item sorter, composter, yeah, essentially this fills up with... Like, this is supposed to fill up fully before stuff happens, but I guess stuff just broke after all. Yeah. Is stuff just broken here? No. You know, I'm getting into the weeds of redstone. No. It's kind of... I really should have a others section, because otherwise I could have issues with this. But, oh no, I do. I do have nothing goes in and it gets burned. Yeah, this is... You know, crafters had just come out, so this is my first time really messing around with them. And I use polished diorite as my redstone block. We have my sticks for filters, and just a little bed here. for overnight. But I spent a lot of time here. AFK or just working on this. And it is extremely useful. Hi, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing wonderful as well as you can be. Thank you for the first time chat. I'm currently going down memory lane. Because this is the... I became a VTuber kind of as a bit to join this Minecraft server because I started watching Twitch. And yeah, this is just such nostalgia for me. Thank you. All like the details for Thingamajigs are in the doobly-doos, which are the panels. Oh, you got a big map of all of this here. This was like the starter farmy area. As you. Fucking enchanting setup. This gooblet. Some lava bits and like some compostery stuff. Sure. Got like a messaging board, I remember this. That's a fun event. Whee. I cannot remember whose tower that is. I know I had this fort previously as well. I just don't remember whose this is. Actually, I might say on a chest or a sign around here. Because they're very much... whoever this was, I genuinely can't remember. Was very much doing a classic live on your lawn type Minecraft situation. Hey, there's cakes and stuff. But yeah, I genuinely don't know who this is, or if I did, I can't remember. I took up all iron doors because that's just very, and no like buttons. That's very inconvenient. Evidently, someone who knows redstone. Whose is this? I don't even know if I've ever been in here before, actually. I mean, the stats were obviously valid. Obviously went the wrong way. I'm trying to look for any clues of whose this is. You got your enchanting area. It's rubbish. Ah, there's the stairs. I cannot tell you whose this was. I don't know if I've ever known, to be fair. I forgot who made this as well. I think this might have been a Claire's Ill thing. Again, I can't say for certain. Someone was planning something here. I believe this was Missy's, and then Goomy inherited it for a bit. That's classic Jiggle. I do not remember who this was, but someone had a small little house here, which kind of stopped me from expanding. Yeah, flying with like hundreds of ping is certainly something. I remember making this canal as just like a big cut through the land, and then it sort of goes through here, which again, not the safest thing to do. I think this was Vachi's. Can't remember the way in. That's a window. Ah. As well as the island being part of the whole shtick. Up here. Obviously slightly inconvenient access. Those are 2 warden heads. That's impressive. We actually could entity cram with more wardings. One of the later players to stop playing. That's presumably from like all of the whoever races. Oh, just sniffer stuff and everything. Yeah, definitely related to it. And now, where's Blue? Blue is mining out here. Blue's on the other side of the river somewhere. Well, there's a couple. Oh yeah, there's new wolves and stuff. I think Blue's over this mountain, if I remember correctly. Blue's got a very nice base in the server. Yep. Blue's base looks amazing. You got these little mushroom designs. To be fair, I also use those. Like using the mini blocks. And like the concrete ones. Also it's got a skeleton horse. Little frog. Fountain. Which, yep. Old secret. Mini frog temple. With a bunch of heads. The star points. I assume there's some sort of mechanism here, but I do not know it. Yeah, I know some of the frogs are named in here, but the frogs fall and take damage. Which causes issues with that. This is an older version of Minecraft, so it isn't like all the newish fancy stuff. It hasn't been updated since the time. Evidently some construction box. Like, look how beautiful that roof is. The whole... It's such a nice colour palette, those blocks. And look at all the... And like the mushrooms and like... The... You know, natural roof and all the little like farming plots. Oh yeah, that is just a big bridge to the mob grinder. It's not very good. It's not the greatest thing. I think I'm facing the right direction. Yeah, I'm running low on rockets. Fine, I think. I don't actually know how many spare rockets I have. Oh, this feels incredibly dangerous because I can't see anything. Well, I'm glad I didn't die. Owie, owie. I think Old Man's little hut's around here somewhere as well. Big crafting table. I can't really... I think it's just a bit further down the beach. We didn't do too much on the server. Old Man's another person to play D&D with. Yeah, here's the mob grinder. Ow. He's upset me. Yeah, this chest is no longer connected, but... Oh, yeah, because this must have... Yeah, that's in it. Like, the problem with this little stuff is if it gets unloaded while it's doing stuff, it breaks. You just gotta make sure. There's probably a way around it. Not much gunpowder, but I'll take it. Arrow, string, spider eyes. I think this one's the... Yeah, these are the misc chest of all the random stuff that you get. I want the creepers down there as well. I think I have Ghast farm for gunpowder somewhere in the Nether, but again, all the coordinates would have to be found somehow. But yeah, we need to make sure not to do that. Not very efficient for it. I've got the Alley Torture Chamber, which is the tech. Oh yeah, because there's this, which is kind of cheaty, but I put it there for other people. I don't like using it. I don't remember what a Nether portal is. Is it? Wait, do I? I think I do, actually. I take that back. I can remember. Yeah, this is the base. That's the starter base. There's the business boulder, which I just really felt inspired to build a boulder for some reason. And then I did. And this is it. Hello, gentlemen. Goodbye, gentlemen. Owie. I probably should, like, check my phone. Yeah, I don't think it's anything important. Oh, we had a bunch of gunpowder anyway. Yeah, a bunch. Do we have a sugarcane farm somewhere? I assume so. The question is where? Oh, well, I think I know where my sugarcane farm is, and it's not good. It's not a good sugarcane farm. There's a big fancy map of basically all of the stuff I showed. Apart from whatever that is, and that, which I think was vowels? Oh, and there's something there. I guess I was forgetting a few things. Obviously, you don't get the full floating island, but like that's good enough out of 10 in my mind. Let me check the terrible sugarcane farm. Honestly, we really never made a better access way to underground, because Wes essentially lifted all of this up to meet his specifications. Yeah, this is a terrible sugarcane farm. Ah, it's actually produced a decent bit. But I changed this out to be as lag friendly as possible. So you're not doing all the updates when it goes. It's just the individual one. Just gonna kind of annoy me if I don't reset it. This is a resource pack, but let's see what notes are on. It's on. How many did it have? 24. Yeah, only each individual one fires. You still have the issue of that, where you have items that don't get picked up, which is always annoying. You can do stuff with minecarts, but I never got it to work consistently. And I think with like the latency and stuff, it may not be the best. And you don't want minecarts constantly moving. And like one minecart hopper is as much lag as what's it called? 8 hoppers. So I don't know if having a couple items around is better or worse than just having an occasional hopper minecart go across, because I don't know how to do it the better way. But then you presumably would have it all hooked up and then all go at once. Yeah, this bit's aesthetic. You got the hidden crafting tables. Useful information also includes paper, yes. Oh, it also includes a bunch of rockets. Oh well. That's fine, again, we have a gunpowder farm. And then there's the general mob grinder. Like, it's not a big deal. Useful. Some name tags and bottles of enchanting. Etc. What's that? What's going on? Finished, died. Okay. Don't worry about it. There's nothing of import. Which I assume... Oh yeah, this is also one of the things I was working on. I never got it to... I never managed to like make a design I liked because of how close the mountain was. But I wanted like actual... Because essentially this is just a storage room. Right, and then there's just a bed randomly here, which isn't great. Like, everything else kind of makes sense. You got this workstation. Like, yeah, this is just to have a loom in the room, but like I made it a bookshelf. I guess this one's it's just in the wall, but this is your super. Well, it's not particularly super, but super smelter. These are just done to be like some sort of like drink barrels. What we call it? They're actually the bone mealificator. All of this like bonus storagey stuff. I'm very proud of this interior. And this bit was done by Wes. And all of this output was cooperative.
Linby just redeemed Naya Tilda.
Thank you for the yeah, my love. I know I did these style of tree around. I also made this greenhouse, which I never finished fully. That was access to, that was for access to honey and that sort of stuff. Never had. Yeah, under construction. Zill. Also, I think Missy was the one who made the trading hall. This is the cheaty way up, and then there's the actual way out. And then it's, what is anywhere? What is this? What a boat is fast. Ice boat would be faster. I just don't know where this is going. I thought ice was transparent. And thus you wouldn't need to worry about spawning, but I guess I'm wrong. Nah, this is gonna lag. A doozy. Where are we going? Ice railway. No, there's a path to the end. Can't remember how much stuff is done in the end. Where does this go? I remember Dex was also making a thing under server, like, far away. It was like a Smuggler's Cove type thing. Where is this? Oh, is this the perimeter? Just some... I don't see anything of note here. So I don't know why there is a portal there. But there just is. But the road goes onwards. So let's follow it. Ah, the road does not go far onwards. Well, that was interesting. Not sure what the point of that was, but... it was something. It's actually a quite nice way of doing, like, stops along something like this. If this is how you're going to want to do things. Which is probably a smart way of doing it. Did I remove my mushroom? I assume I removed my mushroom at some point. Because I don't remember seeing it. Unless I didn't, because that was my real... that's the starteriest of starter bases. Just because I saw it and I thought it was cool. Adds in a minute. Yeah. This. I don't have cell speed. Is this the way to Japan? This is something. Oh, this was a gold farm, but it no longer works. I'm gonna fly around for a bit and see if I can find anything interesting. I can't remember where a couple of things were. I know they exist somewhere. Oh, that's to do with Zeri, I think. It's not Zeri. No, Zeri wasn't into something, was he? I don't know. Wet fish sounds. Someone was doing something with Guardians, evidently. Oh, here's something. This is my ghast farm. As you can tell, it has a fatal flaw from the map. Which is, if this ghast is still there when you fly down, they can see you and they will try and kill you. I think there's a clip of that. And yeah, there's a platform at the top which you can scaffolding to get to, or you can just fly up. And the third thing is Japan, but I genuinely have no idea what that would be. And also, I don't... Okay, well that is good. Like a fire landmark. Oh, was... The question is this a Netherrack? Sorry, a Netherite hole? Or is this the way that I want to go? This is probably just a Netherite hole. Netherite honestly sucks to get. And whoever made this, I have strong feelings. And is this? Get to the Nether. Not the Nether, I'm in the Nether. I'll get to the end. That'll be stupid. That was not good. Let's not be stupid. I think I will be able to actually get the map stuff sorted. Be my guy, very useful. Maybe. I might be able to figure out and find all the other cool stuff. That's always my satisfying thing to do when you do it perfectly. That was not exactly perfect. Oh yeah, the reason for the skibidi is just because Wes took a break from Minecraft. So, there's just the L skibidi there. It's like a puppet. I think Blue and I made that. Oh, there's also this. That's why we have so many potatoes. This is... Dark field. Yeah, that has some problems with it, but... Like, that's... thingy, and it's just hidden as well as it can be. One of these is waterlogged for this, or maybe all of them. But probably all of them, so I can take stuff out waterwise. This stuff's all flattened, but we never got to the point of doing anything with it, which is sad. There's been a real trip down Marin. Yeah, the old mushroom house is gone. That original little potato thing, I think that's old. That's real old. And look at all these lighting mushrooms, because like, well, no one ever sees them. It's shroom light in there, because it looks slightly nicer than like glowstone or something. And I really don't like just having bare torches around. Also, apparently it's laggy. I don't know if that's true or not. But that is what I heard. I think that's a good amount of craftage. It is also just disgusting. Like, this physically hurts me, but like my sheer lack of desire not to touch anyone else's stuff. Because like this is like the most laggy design anyone could ever think of. But I don't like touching other people's stuff, so I don't. Oh yeah, I remember making just wool as well. Like I didn't really highlight it. Oh, that is also a memory. Now I've got more cool stuff to show off. I'm getting more memories as I go along. I did kind of take this over. There's a construction chest. Back here is an ungodly amount of villagers I think they bred manually. Oh, that's not great. Like an ungodly amount. Yeah. So like I had to public breeding room's crazy. I have shown it. I haven't shown its usage, but I can show it being used. This is a system for conversions. As you can tell, the levers let you change, well, levers. I'm never sure if it's lever or lever. And like obviously I converted all of these for me. Like I sort of took over this facility. I'm like, yeah, the headroom ain't great, but it functions. What's this for? I cannot tell you why there's a button there. But yeah, the allied torture chamber is very real. But this is all for converting. And here's the man, the myth, the legend. Hector. I don't know why he's called Hector. But that axe hurts. Oh, and I was probably in the process of getting this guy to decrease his trade prices, because that's expensive. These are expensive. Or maybe I was just doing it once because they patched things, I don't know. I never got round to getting this guy to also go downstairs. Yeah, there's some weakness potions for the whole thing. The thing that's what I was going to try and work on next, as like if I did more villager stuff, but like I think everyone gets sick of villagers. Yeah. I think that was the next achievement, because I love potatoes in this game, but like that's not an endgame diet. Right? Just like, yeah, there's the guys down here who will have their trades and I don't have these cheaper. Hi Basil, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing wonderfully. Yourself? Yeah, it probably was what I was working on. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't have any of my waypoints. I'm gonna have to dig them up, which is annoying. Thanks for the hydrate, Basil. Which also means I can't find anything, really. Where's that Omek emote? In fact, I'm gonna click on it, and it's not gonna work properly, because that's being consistent. That's a great Omek emote. Omek's really good at making animated emotes. Just emotes in general. I remember doing the inside of this to get this to work. It's the best place to put a beacon. It's probably... Probably should just get like a bit of jump boost around just to make life easier, but... yeah. I should get some more, because I have the slots. But also, money. And like, I don't have that many subs, so it's a bit of a waste. I'm not saying that because haha, sub to me. No, I'm saying that as like a... worthwhile or not. Enchanting. That's the only enchanter we have, because if so, that's probably pretty inconvenient. Probably, because it wouldn't fit in here, would it? We've been increasing the price on subs. And also, like, you're in no way obliged, ever. This is the torture chamber. It's as bad as it sounds. I should take off the Never hat. Actually, it needs... Perfect, it needs repairing. So, what you do first is that. But no, they don't die. If they die, don't have a problem. It's where you have to manually remove the water before and after. Well, manually add and then manually remove the water. Because if they died... Because loading and unloading can lead to the allies dying, so you need to get rid of that before and after. Then you infest them, then you get an ungodly amount of silverfish, and then... Yeah, we do need to waterboard the allies. And like that, all your tools are repaired. But, you know, it'd be a waste to not make the most use of it. I don't know how horrific this sounds for you. I'm going to assume it sounds pretty horrific. I apologize for your ears. And like to die, you get a bunch of XP, yada yada yada. I'm going to be nice and not do the full thing, and just unload them. Well, I'll just finish them off, because they shouldn't be spawning more. Or not. You know, I'll just unload them, it's fine. If you go far enough, I'll be unloaded. But yeah, that's the outlay torture device. And very efficient, but some might say a bit cruel. That's actually the price for efficiency. Blah, blah, blah. Did it get to the point where I had a separate box for ally heads? No, I just kept them all at the bottom. I mean silverfish heads. The allies are fine. I want to go to Japan so I can complain about West, but like I can't. I don't have the information of where it is. Jimmy, I'm pretty sure we met around this area, or like one of these like more communal areas of a server, and I gave you a spyglass. And then we did the aha bit. And maybe I gave you a pickaxe as well. That's kind of what from the villagers. Now we... So nostalgic. And it wasn't like even that long ago. But that might be the crafting for today, because I don't know where all the other stuff is. Okay, I was hoping that'd be despawned. Gonna be honest. Whee. Is this you? No. Because I see all of these copper and chocolate boxes, so I kind of assume this is... Yep, that's your head. I'm going to assume this is yours. Yep. The fanboy emoticon. From a discussion earlier of a stream. Hello, you. Well, yeah, it's going to be one of those two which has the actual maps, and I'm going to have to remember how I do that in the files. What's on this world? I'm curious. Because I have a few versions of Minecraft with a few copy and pastes back and forth, so I don't know which bits and which bobs are around. Yeah, that's the greenhouse. That's me making the dome and then getting it into shape, and then here's the full, like, schematic with all the things, because that's also an auto farm. And a place where you can grab honey manually. I don't think it's automatic honey, but there's also, like, automatic farming from villagers going on there. I think. I can't remember where this house design was from. Or what for. That's cute and small. Did I repurpose the tower? Or am I just the world's... I am a big fan of building towers. I think this was from a thing before, however. Little clock tower mob concept. Oh, what's that for? Me trying to make like a Tudor house, I assume, and then just messing around for proportions. Villager breeder. Castle facade, I assume. Yeah, to cover this stuff up. I really didn't like the facade I made. This is... Oh, this must be the start of me trying to mess around to make... What's it called? I mean, these are just mushroom designs. Yeah, this is me trying to make the west... What's it called? Ah, because I was messing around with, like, shapes with Axiom. There's some designs, but that, if I teleport there, they're one of my favourite designs of a build I've ever made. What do I have? Which is like a tree stump enchanting little setup. There's also got like all the brewing stuff, the stuff for that, water for it. Got these, it's very compact. All the stuff you would need there. Just more storage, grindstone, anvils. Like all the rooted dirt and glow lichen. This is down me showing off just a build and like the rings for the log. Me messing around with just trying to make a tree house. And me trying to make trees and they're not working out particularly well. Radiance. This is what I mean by I really like, if I'm building stuff I want to pre-plan it. There's probably a more updated version of this, or... Actually, there's probably a more updated version of his world on a different thing. Hey, that's that design. For the Iron Farm. Some of this stuff's cosmetic or stuff for shops. Yeah, these are all the systems for like payment. Gambling! I have shown this off on stream before, I'm pretty sure. I never got around to making this. I wanted to make this on the server, but there's no one there to actually do stuff with, and I'm pretty sure there's ones with different odds, and this and the other. You know, it's got flashing lights and colours and stuff. I don't think that was, like, Endesign. Maybe there isn't an Endesign version here. Let's find out. Maybe that's the thing I designed to actually plonk in. I do not know. There's this the most stupid door concept in the world. Probably wouldn't work on a multiplayer. Random chance, like a weird, funny arena-y stuff. Yeah. What else to do? I don't know. I'm quite tired. Yeah, this was the world. Least well organized. Birthday stream. If I write out now, I'm gonna check something. This is the part where I hope I. Oh god, I think I know what that. Yep, I think I know what's happening, and yeah. Probably end up with like a couple solo repo runs because that's just like my thing. I think to finish the nostalgia trip, that's what I should do. I would quite like to. I am online. Yeah, I think that's how I finish it off. Was that not properly this entire time? Yeah, it wasn't. I think. Yeah, that looks better. It doesn't have to be solo, actually. Screw it. Ah, yeah. Hey, Leosa, welcome in.
Liasa Bonistel just traded with 15 viewers.
As you, I'm doing wonderfully as well as you can be. Thank you for the raid. Oh, thank you for the follow. Graveyard Grunge Bunny VT. I see a VT, I'm going to assume you're also a streamer. Owie. Eric, welcome in. Thank you for the headbats. Thank you for the follow. I cannot pronounce that. I'm not going to try because there's no way I can. I mean, I have no idea what that says, and B. Ah, yes, Venus Tangerine. I too am a Venus Tangerine. Hi, Zill. Welcome in. How's you doing, Zill? Thank you. I'm doing pretty decently as a play. Then again, I've pretty much been stupid and been on my computer all day. So far, I'm seeing family later. They're coming down to see me, which is nice. Ah, thank you, thank you. There's all like the details of where I gotta extend like all the bits and bobs down into doobly-doos. Because credit your artists. Even when it's not mandatory, do it. Yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah. And for the people on my end, you probably know Leosa because we do D&D, and we are doing D&D on Sunday. Yep, it's Sunday. Didn't need a second for my brain to process. I'm gonna be honest, I was in 100% full honesty. I may have been considering raiding out the same way, but then I noticed, oh god, okay, I think I can guess what's gonna happen, and then it happened. But that is a short stream, and this has just been me going down a nostalgia trip, essentially. Yes, for those of you who don't know Leosa, Leosa's wonderful. Go follow Leosa, very talented in art linguistics, and honestly, definitely my top 5 favorite streams to watch. I can tell that with 100% certainty. I don't know how I'd rank my top few favorite streamers, so that no one's getting more favoritism than that. But well, don't worry about it. Zill's also lovely, and like one of the people I met when I was first up starting, and yeah, doing well. I know you haven't been around as much. But thank you for the birthday wishes, and yeah, I'm doing out of the way. I'm doing better than how I'm normally doing. I've been getting, I think, better, which is nice. But yes, what is more me than Solo Repo? That's like, because this is just a nostalgia trip for me, because, like, yeah, I haven't been doing this for a year yet, but no worries, no worries. Like, life happens, man. Unfortunately, yeah, life happens, and it comes first. It's genuinely good to see you. Well, I have, like, one of the least eventful schedules alive, so not possible. So like, just because I'm chronically about does not mean other people remotely are excited. It could go in extract. I'll probably go into 3 hours. I'm traveling vacation, and oh no, not this guy. It sounds like all good things. Thank you, Haya. Welcome in. Avishati. I literally just started. I am essentially doing a nostalgia strip of a stream because I didn't plan anything, because I am incapable of planning. So I've just, because the first Minecraft server is back, and like I have City Duck game to yap with, and now I'm doing some of this because those feel like the core Quack things, right? I could do as like, I've been doing stuff for a bit now, and It's Quack Day. Aya is a fanboy, and that's enough said. Go follow him. Very satisfied. Okay, your streams are hilarious. Over. I am stealing the glaze. Everyone from Ferric. This. Oh, it's Bloom Boy. This is Museum, which was out like a long time ago, but then, like, which was like the first major update. Added it, but then they did another major monster update, which I haven't actually played that much of. Which added a whole bunch of more rooms to the museum and more monsters. It added more than that, but it's one of the things it did. Yeah, well, they just added a bunch more content to it. A lot of new rooms. I don't think they added particularly many new items. They added new items for basically every other map. So every map has unique items now. Which is neat. Yeah. I mean, I'm not remotely used to this update, so who knows? I just figured I was about to get a raid because I was thinking of raiding that way, and then checked in, and then saw that. So, and guessed, oh, I know what's about to happen. Oh no. Oh no, as I'm bad with attention sometimes. So I figured I would do. It's Hello Balloon Boy. He's harmless as long as you don't pop any balloons. And if you pop any balloons, you will get murdered. I believe is how he works. Or Birthday Boy or something along those lines. Probably not. I feel like Balloon Boy might be copyrighted by... Or like... You know, if you're having a Balloon Boy in a indie horror game, you might get into trouble. Because there's Balloon Boy from FNAF. Of a second. Which I should probably play at some point on the thing, because I played and beat FNAF 1. I didn't beat Night 6 or Custom Night. I think he is Birthday Boy, not Balloon Boy. Either way. But, like, the problem is, I don't think these balloons go away until they despawn, maybe. But, like, they don't need to see you pop the balloon. They will just home in and murderize you. Which isn't great. Yeah, I think I go to the 3-hour mark, because that's a good length stream. I presume to, like, low HP, etc, etc. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put this over here, just in case. Oh god, there's so much stuff in here, and you never want to leave stuff. Right. Flashy light warning thingy-majig. I don't know how else I'll describe this. I don't really feel like flashing lights, flashing lights. But also like a big visual effect. But I can imagine causing problems for some people. I'm not an expert on these sorts of things. But I'd rather play it safe than sorry. Which I think is very reasonable. And 700. Rain 600. Yeah. Ah. Okay, see you in a moment. Now I'm curious what happens. I hate this. He's gonna shoot repeatedly. Okay, that was on me that time. That was embarrassing. I'm great at video games, people. This is famous. You can't. Checked before going that way, because otherwise I went straight into that balloon. I would be dead and... Glad he's vocalizing up with an extra screwed. Where does it shoot that? That wasn't scuff at all. I don't know why I was quiet there. It's not like he can hear me. Health and strength is a beautiful start. Drink. Best upgrade. What everyone else says is the best upgrade. It increases your base range in this game. 6k. And 17k. No, I can't afford it. So close. I don't. B. Very close. I don't think save me. I don't think a grenade is deadly enough to kill things particularly. Yeah, I'll grab it anyway, why not? I can't really get up there by myself. Liesa didn't call me out on stealing the raid sound. I did still using the Kirby music from Liesa. I did update the category to repo, didn't I? Yes. Well, time to embarrass myself. That didn't go as bad as last time I tried to do that, because the last time I tried to do that, I could not do it to save my life. I did not mean to do that. I am like the #1 Door fan, so that's upsetting. Well, my phone has gone off so many times this stream. I probably should check it. Rooms of Honor. Middle. No one saw that. Is there ever anything over there? I do not know. Oh, this is bad. Literally the worst level 3 enemy that I'm aware of. Though, means it isn't ungodly numbers of gnomes, which is something. I have strength 1, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised I can lift that. But that's very large. That should go in the extract. I love how both enemies just like basically stormed right on top of me. But you know what? I can't do nothing about that. In a closet. Very good. Back this way. That would be appreciated. Yep. I just gotta hope it doesn't destroy the car. I got lucky. This is not precarious. Oh, I regret not shutting this. That's a pretty set model above. I like it. Back through the candle. Scout mode. Okay, I think he despawned. Can do that despawn. I think it goes over right. No, it doesn't. I'm just a bit tired. I'm feeling really tired. I should stop consistently overdoing it. I'm gonna like grab a real bad day at this point. Or I've gotten well enough that I don't actually need to worry about that. One of the two. I'm being stupid and keeping pushing it. Or smart and keeping pushing it. I don't know. Hopeful is probably the correct word. Keep pushing it. What's the car? I think I'm stupid. This is the thing I complain about. You've heard me make that comment so many times. This is funny because this is anti-gravity if we break it. I could potentially use that to kill the guy, but I don't think I can. And some people like those a lot. So they have to say on the matter. Look at the worst case scenario, I just do Van Clowns there and I get murderized. Actually, you can't one-shot me, not with my help. But it would end potentially very badly. Okay, I'll finish this round and I'm probably gonna end. It doesn't feel like... Where'd you come from? Yeah, go away. Smelly, smelly man. Don't break this or eat your face and you'll lose your damage brackets. Yeah, I was about to say, I think that faces towards you. I probably should have said that because it's not very impressive to say so after the thing. You know? This is surprisingly like. I think this mushroom grows? Maybe the longer you hold it, but like... I don't really know. Well, no, there's not mushroom for error when playing solo. Young. Either I left it open and I'm being an idiot, or it's time for stealth. They say not stealthing. Why am I not stealthing? Oh, hello. You're fine. Elsa does if you don't pet her. Because she's a new one, so people might not know how she works. Is if you don't pet her, she turns to a very big angry dog. And then murderizes you, unsurprisingly. No, I'm just gonna go for speed over caution here. The speed, like, the longer you take, the more stuff spawns. And clowns despawned at the moment, so... You know. And also I want to end. Bring a clown. I hope that resets his AI. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, that does. Clown kick does 60. Right. Wait, no, I was wrong because I thought it did 70. No, I was right because I knew it didn't do 50. Essentially. I can't remember if I thought it did 60 or 70, but you didn't do 50, and I know people question me on that. Okay, well, I lost a lot of value there. Not the time. You guys go red, it's bad. Laser you dodge, it kicks, and doesn't matter. Losing 1,000 of value at the end is not great, but that's not enough. Yes. I'm ending soon. Or not. I won't play the not kick. I'm safe. And we out. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for coming. I've been Quack. This has been Quack Day. I don't know. I don't really think this through. I just kind of wanted the thingy-majig. Yeah, I'm going to do the whole offline thing because which moment, I suppose. So I'll end stream first and then thingy-majig. But yeah. Uno momento, por favor. Boop, boop. Boop. Yeah, don't leave, because